Hello guys, and today I'll be showing you how to create a Final Cut video from scratch or just a video on how to edit the videos you plan to make. The first thing is you're going to open up Final Cut, and I'm pretty sure it's going to look like this. You have nothing everywhere and it just has the basic tools and everything. And you're going to go up to File and create a new library. And then you will name it whatever you wish to name it. I will just name it that for the purposes of this video, and then you click Save. This creates a new full library which you can now place projects, and what you want to do is you're going to make your first project, which is how you put your video in. So you're going to press project and they'll ask you what you want. This is just how to name it, so I'm gonna name this or I'll just name it test. How about that? Okay, so I named it test, and then you'll see that this darker gray has appeared, and this is where you will input your file. So we're gonna go to your Finder and we'll bring out, let's just bring out this video. I have honestly no clue which video this is, but I'm just gonna turn down the sound. This is the sound, by the way. This, you can turn it to 0 is the normal, so you can up it all the way to 12, and you can down it all the way to 0, and there's negatives and everything. This is honestly depends on your preference. So you can see that your media has already been placed here, so if you wanted to select this and delete the media, then it would also, this would pop up with an error and you wouldn't have the media there. And you can see my projects are over here. So the first thing I want to tell you about is the layout. Down here is like your time stamp or everything, you all your clips or video files here, and it's in order. Like this top one is you can see it before you see this bottom one. So I don't know, for example, if we shrunk this image, you would, this top one is this one, and then the bottom one is this one. But yeah, so those are pretty much that. This is your screen of what the viewers will see once you've finished. This we will talk about if I do make more videos like this. But this, honestly, you don't really need it, so you can kind of close it. These are the closing things. This one closes this view, this one closes this bottom thing, and this one closes that. So if you don't want those, you can close them. So the first thing that you probably need to know is, like, this is where you get all your sound. This is where you get all your text files, and if you make any, sorry if you hear thunder, it's thundering outside right now. But there is text files here, and you can also generate stuff through Motion. Once you have done that, so that is like all the media section and everything that you have and all your projects. This side is gonna be where you can get color and different, if you want to be more exact numbering, like position or scale or whatever you want to do, that will help you there, but that will be for another video. But you can also experiment with what you like. This bottom part is like your time, like where everything is, and yeah, and this is your media. There's a few tools you'll need, and I will show a list of all the shortcuts you can use by typing in these certain letters. But the three main tools you'll be using is the select tool, which you can use to select and drag objects around, the range tool, which you can use to select like stuff inside of a file and delete or whatever, and then the third one is the blade tool, which is like just doing this so you can easily select the tool and stuff like that. To use the select tool, it is A. To use the range tool, it is R, and to use the blade tool is B, and these are all the other ones, if you do end up using those, because apparently people use those. Okay, but I will just now show you a little bit on how and what the blade is used for. So pretty much what's going on here is I'm using the blade tool to cut files in half, so I can use the select tool to delete a certain part in the video I don't want, and in this point I am deleting the loading time in between breaking each block in Minecraft. So what I'm doing is I am just selecting the first part where I start to break the block, and then I go all the way to the end of when the block is about to break, and that is where I end the selection. And then I go press A or the select tool, and I just delete the part I don't want. Okay, so the next thing we want to know is the select, or you can press A, which is what I press. You just go A, and then you can just select, and it's pretty much just dragging things around. You honestly don't really have too much to do with this tool, and you can pretty much use almost any tool to do this stuff, but this is just if you don't want to be complicated and you just want to use the simple tool. The next one is range, and you just click R and you'll see that my mouse changes too. And this one is you selecting inside of the little video that you have created. And let's just get a bigger video over here. As you can see, this is a bigger video. If I just remove all this stuff like so, this is the whole video. And to zoom in and zoom out, it's command minus to zoom out and command plus to zoom in, and that is that. But if you do want to do something, you can grab something like this, and if you want to just delete that section, you can delete it like that. And then to undo is command Z, and redo is it's command shift Z actually. But if you wanted to select this part and you only wanted this part, you didn't want the rest of this, you can also go to trim and then trim selection, and then you will be left with just that part, which is honestly pretty cool. The next thing you would want to know is about this snapping tool. What this does is, let's just turn it off and look. So if I go like this, it will not snap to any, and it's just smooth, and you get direct place that you want if you want to get to a specific spot. But then the snapping tool, let's try this again, it's going to snap to these points of where the certain spots where you might need it. This tool, you can hover over it like this, and it is N to switch in and out of this tool. So like you can see, this one is not snapping, and as soon as I press N, now this is snapping. This does work as, and if you keep pressing this like this one is not, and then you can just click it again and it is now snapping. You do not have to stop, and that is pretty much that. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications to be notified on different videos. And if you want me to make more videos like this, make sure to